There are cities that shout their presence, demanding your attention with towering steel and frantic energy. And then there is Marseille. It doesn't shout. It hums. It breathes with the gentle rhythm of the Mediterranean Sea that has shaped its very soul for centuries. This is France's oldest city, a place where history isn't confined to museums but is etched into the sun-bleached stones of its buildings and the character of its people. It's a melting pot of cultures, a gateway to the sea, and a city that holds its stories close, waiting for you to discover them. From the ground, it's a vibrant, bustling port. But from the sky, it reveals a different kind of magic, a peaceful panorama of life unfolding by the coast. Today, we're not here to rush through its busy streets. We are here to float above them. We are taking a journey to see Marseille from a new perspective, one that offers a sense of calm and wonder. As we begin our gentle climb, the world below starts to transform. The individual cars and people begin to merge into flowing streams of movement, part of a larger living organism. The city reveals its true colors, a warm and inviting palette painted by the southern sun. The most striking feature is the endless sea of terracotta roofs. The blue of the sea is almost overwhelming in its beauty. It's not just one color, but 100 different shades. Near the shore, it's a translucent turquoise so clear you can almost see the sandy bottom. Further out, it deepens into a rich sapphire, then a dark, mysterious navy that stretches to the horizon. White sails of little boats are scattered across the water like confetti, each one on its own leisurely voyage. From this height, the city's layout becomes clear. It's not a rigid grid, but an organic tangle of streets and alleys that have grown and evolved over thousands of years. Green spaces appear like emerald jewels set amongst the terracotta. Parks, public gardens, and tree-lined boulevards provide moments of shade and tranquility, visible even from our vantage point. We drift slowly towards the heart of the city, the place where it all began, the Vieux Port, or Old Port. From above, it looks like a perfect U-shape, a natural harbor that has welcomed sailors, merchants, and dreamers for over 2,600 years. The water within the port is a calm oasis, filled with a forest of masts. Fishing boats, their paint chipped from years of hard work, bob gently next to sleek modern yachts. The port is the city's living room, a place where life happens in the open air. The quaysides surrounding the port are bustling with life, a gentle hum of activity that reaches us even up here. Two imposing forts stand guard at the entrance to the port, Fort Saint-Nicolas and Fort Saint-Jean. From our aerial perspective, their star-shaped designs are perfectly clear. They look like ancient, steadfast guardians, their stone walls glowing warmly in the afternoon sun. From the port, our gaze is naturally drawn upwards, towards the highest point in the city. There, standing proudly on a limestone hill, is the magnificent Basilica of Notre-Dame de la Garde. The people of Marseille call her La Bonne Mère, the Good Mother. From our position in the sky, we are almost at eye level with her, sharing her panoramic view. The basilica itself is a stunning work of art. Its striped facade of green and white marble is a beautiful example of Romano-Byzantine architecture. Looking down from the hill of Notre-Dame de la Garde, the entire city of Marseille unfolds beneath us. We can see the old port we just left, now looking like a perfect model. We can trace the path of the grand boulevards and the intricate web of smaller streets. It is a breathtaking 360-degree vista that puts everything into perspective. This place is a sanctuary, not just for those who come to pray, but for anyone seeking a moment of peace. We now drift gently north of the old port, over Marseille's oldest and most charismatic neighborhood, Le Panier. The name means the basket, and from above it's easy to see why. It's a tightly woven maze of narrow streets, steep staircases, and hidden squares. The buildings are crammed together, their colorful, weathered facades telling stories of the many generations that have called this place home. The walls are painted in soft pastel shades of ochre, pink, and pale blue, faded by centuries of sun and sea salt. As we look down, we can spot the small, sun-drenched squares that act as the neighborhood's social hubs. These are the places where residents gather, where children play, and where life unfolds at a slower pace. Floating above this historic labyrinth, we get a sense of its human scale. This is not a place built for cars, but for people. It was designed for walking, for chance encounters, for getting lost and discovering something wonderful around the next corner. Our journey now takes us south, following the coastline along one of the most beautiful seaside roads in the world, the Corniche Kennedy. From our aerial perspective, it looks like a long, graceful ribbon winding its way along the shore. Along the Corniche, we see a string of small, hidden treasures. There are tiny fishing harbors, like the Vallon des Oeufs, tucked into narrow inlets. From above, we can see the colorful fishing boats known as pointus, sheltered by a grand stone bridge. The architecture along the Corniche is a fascinating mix. We see grand 19th century villas with sprawling gardens, their elegant facades facing the sea. Next to them, we might see modern apartment buildings with sleek glass balconies, all designed to make the most of the spectacular view. Cars move along it at a leisurely pace, their occupants surely captivated by the stunning views. This is not a road for rushing, it is a road for savoring, for feeling the connection between the urban landscape and the natural world. We continue our journey south, and the cityscape gradually begins to thin out. The terracotta roofs and busy streets give way to a wilder, more dramatic landscape. We're approaching the Calanque National Park, one of Marseille's greatest natural wonders. From the sky, the sight is absolutely breathtaking. We see massive cliffs of white limestone plunging dramatically into the sea. The water in these narrow inlets, or calanques, is a startling shade of turquoise and emerald green, a stunning contrast against the pale rock. Each calanque is a unique and secluded paradise. From our high vantage point, we can peer into these hidden fjords. Some are wide and welcoming, with small pebble beaches at their ends. Others are narrow and deep, their sheer cliffs creating a sense of mystery and awe. We can see tiny figures of hikers on the trails that crisscross the cliffs, and the white shapes of kayaks and sailboats exploring the coves below. It's a playground for nature lovers, a place where people come to feel small and humbled by the grandeur of the natural world. As we slowly turn back towards the city, we take a moment to observe the bigger picture. The light is changing now as the afternoon deepens. The sun is lower in the sky, casting longer shadows and bathing the city in a warm, honey-colored light. From this height, Marseille is not just a collection of buildings and streets, it is a living, breathing entity with its own unique rhythm. We can see the main arteries of the city, with traffic flowing steadily like blood through veins. Our journey is now drawing to a close. We begin our slow, gentle descent, spiraling softly back towards the earth. The details of the city, which had merged into a beautiful whole, begin to separate and become distinct once more. As we touch down, we do so with a sense of gratitude for this beautiful city, and for the moments of pure calm we found high above its charming, sun-drenched streets. We carry the peace of the sky with us, a mental sanctuary we can return to whenever we need a moment of peace.